that that night in 1942, in December, it was so cold that when you went on guard, you were putting normal English overcoat on top, very heavy sheepskin coat up to ankles, and still you were freezing. It was so cold in desert. During the day it wasn't so bad, but it still was cold. Uh, we were getting that old, very old trucks that we were learning to drive. It was in desert, they will make way when we were driving that you have to pass this way, and it was only small road that you were driving. In the spring 1943, we start getting equipment. We got guns, we got radars, and some of us went for some course of mechanics, auto mechanics, but we never learned nothing there because it was all scrap and we were getting apart all trucks or what was that? It was near Basra. By and at the time it was near Kuwait, what we call now. And I was there for 6 weeks. After it was only so bad with me when it was hot that when was transporting, because we were going to Baghdad from North Iraq to Basra and coming back. And we coming back, it was so bad that I was waiting when truck will start and run to the desert for the area to get off. It was this, when I got it, it was about 2 days drive. For 2 days because it was quite far. And when we get there, we were staying, it was, I think that March when we to Basra, and we came back in end of June or beginning of July. And it was exercising there, and we were getting to ready for action. And in October 1943, we packed everything and we started moving to Palestine at that time. It took us 6 days. And 6 days I thought that I won't get there because all time I was waiting to stop and got to desert to empty myself. But still, I lasted and I got to Palestine, and we were staying there for so long time. I was lucky enough that I got with our commanding officer and few of us to get to Jerusalem. I was there and I saw everything. I was on that, no. Droga krzyżowa. No. I was going with pilgrims to Golgotha. I went there and I was in few places in Jerusalem, Bethlehem, and after I want to see Ciocia Emira. She was in school, but you couldn't get permit to go there. And behind the door I got permit to go to Jerusalem again. And from there, few of us got on Arab's bus, and we got to Jenin when Ciocia Emira was there. We were staying in hotel, one was bed bugs, and I saw there for about 2 days, and after them through Nazareth, get back to Jerusalem, and from there when they came, they took me. They got back to Unit. After a few days, we went to Beirut. We were in Beirut for about 2 weeks, and that was first fire to aeroplane. It was exercise, and we were firing to the sea. On another radar was putting on another side, and the plane was flying from another side, and they was firing to it. And I was lucky again, I got to Damascus, few of us, because our truck was going there for something, and I went there. And we met the Polish man who was in French army, and he saw us in Damascus that mechet, that is the finest mechet in Damascus. That was it. After we get back to Palestine, whole unit went to Egypt, and we stayed behind because we have to close everything, and we were going to Egypt. Before we went, we got big bag of oranges, that Jaffa of oranges, and we got for a long time when we got to Egypt. In Egypt, we had to prepare to go to Italy, and people were going to see stolica Egiptu,